I'm recording this video to say that I am on my way to the gym and I really don't want to go. I really do not want to go today, but you know, keeping track of going to the gym and working out in general is very helpful so that you can look and see what you've done, because once you get on a streak, it makes you not want to stop. So it's been, I think, exactly a month. I think today is going to be 31 days that I've worked out every single day except for 4 days. So to see that, it's like, you know, because I had told myself that I was going to work out 6 days a week instead of every day, because I thought every day sounded like overkill, but it's really not. I mean, you can do a 20-minute, you could do a 15-minute, you could do a 10-minute yoga session, and just in your house. You don't even need to go out anywhere. And I promise you, you will feel better than you did before. And these consistent little tiny changes are what shape your entire life. It's the little choices that determine our entire life. So I wanted to let you know I'm on my way to the gym to encourage you to start to do the same. You can get a membership at Planet Fitness for, I think it's like $10 a month. You might need to be careful. They told me there was no contract, which was not true. If I cancel within a year, I think they charge you like the whole price of the membership for the year or something like that. It was like $150 or something like that, I think. But I got the highest package or whatever because I needed an I needed a nationwide membership. So you can get a local membership for like $10, I think, a month, but you can get a nationwide membership for less. I mean, for more, for like $10 more. And it's some of the gyms, so that's called the Black Card. Some of the gyms, they have tanning, which I would always recommend the sun over tanning, but sometimes that's not possible. And also like this hydro thing for massage, which I've heard is really awesome. I haven't tried it yet. And other things like massage chairs and stuff like that. Every club that I've been to so far has been a little bit different, but anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. I've been going every day almost for a month now, and I mentioned in another video, like, I can feel and see a difference in my body, and it took about 2 weeks to happen. So, you know, let that be encouragement. Like, if you're not happy with your body right now, and even if you are happy with your body, you should still work out because it's really good for you. It's good for your brain, it's good for your body, it's good for all of you, and that's important. So anyway, I love you. I hope that you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Well, I just left the gym, and of course I feel a whole lot better. I will say that the one thing about going to the gym that I really don't like is how ridiculously over-sanitized those places are. I mean, all I can smell is cleaner when I go in there, and it really grosses me out. You know, if it was natural, plant-based cleaner, that'd be one thing, but it's not, and it is awful. Like, it makes me sick, awful. There was a guy that was on Shark Tank a long time ago. That's one of the only shows I actually watch. It's very few and far between, but he came in with an invention that was basically like nose screens. It was screens for your nose. And originally I bought them because I wanted to wear them at work because I was so sick of people's hairspray and perfumes and colognes and smelling just people in general. I was so grossed out by it. That was one of the reasons why I had to stop working a while ago, is because I just couldn't take it anymore. And that was, you know, a place that didn't even allow cigarette smoke, and I still was just so grossed out by it. But I also was smoking weed then too, so I was hyper aware, hypersensitive to that kind of stuff. I still am, but you know, sometimes you just gotta fucking get over it. But I tried wearing these things at work, and I really liked them, and I haven't used them in a long time, but I think I'm gonna start to use them when I go to the gym. You can find them on Amazon, or I think even at Walmart maybe. But you just type in Shark Tank nose screens, and you can find these things for pretty cheap. wearing them on planes is awesome. Wearing them like, and it's really true. Like they say that a lot of disease lives in your nasal cavity. So if you have these like things that go over your nose, they're not very noticeable. They are kind of noticeable. So, but to be honest, I don't care. Like going to the gym, if I remember them, I'm gonna put them in my car so I remember them. I do not like smelling all that shit at the gym. It's just disgusting. Wearing them at work is a little bit different. I kind of had to cut them and turn them into a cone so that I could actually put them like in my nose so they weren't like down at the bottom, because you can see them. It's dark in strip clubs and whatever, but they're a little bit noticeable, and the color of your skin is going to make a difference, because I don't think that they have like dark ones yet, but at least now they have different sizes. Before they only had one size, so I should have gotten the small ones. I think I got the medium ones. Anyway, I'll show them to you guys sometime. When I was in the gym, I got a message from one of the girls that's also in the Facebook group saying that she is going to help me with my mission of planting seeds, and it just made me start to cry. So, especially considering she's grown stuff before, so I know she's really going to follow through with it. It really made me, I started crying in the gym. I'm like, you know, it's going to work. It's going to work. You know, I mean, I would say even if it just ends up being a few of us, that will change reality for somebody or something to make it better. But I think that, you know, doing this long enough, and I'm going to start to mention it at the end of all my videos if I remember to plant seeds, save your seeds, and just throw them out the window. I don't care what you do with them. Just don't put them in a plastic garbage bag where they have no shot at survival. Plant them somewhere, throw them out the window. I don't care what you do with them, but just don't throw them in a plastic garbage bag. Please, please, please. And she told me that her life mission is to get people to stop eating animals, and I can resonate with that like ridiculous. I have been a vegan, not religiously, but pretty much for like 10 years, for health and for moral reasons. And her and I are gonna do an episode on this. So I'm gonna help her get the word out on what she wants to say about it too, because I also think it's very important, especially with how toxic those poor little animals are. I mean, they get pumped full of hormones and antibiotics and all kinds of shit to keep them alive, because they're in such disgusting, horrifying living conditions. And then when they die, now they've got all this adrenaline running through their body because they know they're gonna be killed. So they've got this fear in their body when they get killed. What do you think you're eating? You're also eating their adrenaline. You're eating all the bullshit that's been pumped into them, including the GMO corn or whatever they've been fed, which is not natural. You know, so I am very passionate about this topic as well, so I'm very much looking forward to helping her spread the word on what she wants to talk about, because it's very, 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 very important to me too. So we're gonna do some more research. I've watched tons of documentaries on it, which is why I'm vegan. I think it comes to a point where if you know too much, you can't not do something about it. I mean, I used to think, well, my sister, she became vegan before, or she became vegetarian before me, and I used to tell her, like, listen, like, just me not eating animals is not gonna change the world, okay? Like, it's not gonna make that big of a difference. And I was wrong. Not one person not eating animals it makes a big difference to the lives of tons of animals. Tons of them. So, I'm looking for the bank. It's in Walmart, I just realized. So, yeah, so I'm really, 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 really excited about that. Thank you, girl, for thank you for helping me with my mission. It makes me extremely happy, and I'm very happy to help you with yours. So, have a great day, girls. We'll talk soon. Bye.